Hi, welcome back. My name is Jana Nixa, and this channel is all about mastering your mindset, raising your vibe so that you can step into your truth of who you really are and live awake. Today, we are going to be doing a guided meditation that I'm going to be taking you through, and it's going to be about releasing and letting go. The fears of situations or just anything that's no longer serving you. So I invite you now to just find a comfortable seat, or you may lie down if you wish. We just want your spine to be straight and so that you can fully breathe in and out. And I also recommend that you put in some headphones. That really helps when you're doing something like a guided meditation. Just really gets you to connect more with what we're doing here. And lastly, as always, guys, thoughts are going to come in, especially if you're new to this. Just be patient with yourself. And when you realize that maybe you've gotten distracted or lost in a train of thought, just gently guide yourself back to my words, to your breath, and just be patient with the process. It's like training a puppy. Think of your mind as just a little puppy. So with that, we will begin. So I invite you to close your eyes and just begin to really connect with your breath. Breathing in fully, all the way into your belly. And also exhaling completely. Just beginning to get that air and that breath moving. And I invite you to imagine with each breath that the outer world just moves further and further away. Just knowing that anything you have to do, whatever's on your list, it can wait for now. It will be there later. And just giving yourself permission to be here now. And with each breath, just feeling yourself more and more relaxed. Perhaps breathing into places of tension on your neck and your shoulders and just feeling them let go and release. Relaxing your jaw, the muscles behind your eyes. And just noticing anywhere else that you might be clenching or holding on. Just breathe into that place. Just feel it as it just gently lets go and releases. Just starting to melt into this moment. This point in time. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest. I invite you now to imagine that you're entering a big, thick forest. And you're walking through this tiny little trail. But with each step inward, the trail gets wider. With each step inward, you let go more and more of the outer world. With each step inward, you just continue to let things just fall away from you, like articles of clothing, just dropping, just falling away. With each step inward, the path widens. With each step inward, the path brightens. Noticing how it feels to be here, cool. Noticing your barefoot feet as they walk on this path. The dirt's smooth. Noticing the sunlight as it peeks between the trees. With each step, you get further and further immersed into this forest and the surroundings. You hear the birds, the cool air, just as it breezes by you. As you continue to walk further and further in, letting go more and more, surrendering to this moment, to this time with yourself. As the path widens more and more, you find a clearing in the middle of this vast, thick forest, a huge circle of clear green, tall grass. The sun is shining brightly on you now. It's warm. The grass is soft beneath your feet. You can even smell the grass and the wildflowers. It's just in the air. As you continue further into this clearing, you notice there's this river of water that runs right through the center. And it's not just any water, it's like glowing light. Healing water, magical, beautiful, inviting, so peaceful. As you continue to walk closer, you notice that every part of your being wants to go in and take a dip in this river. Intuitively, you know that it's healing, supportive, and loving. And I also invite you to begin to notice that maybe there's some things that you know, taking a dip in this river, that this river will magically wash them away. Perhaps some situation that's no longer serving you, maybe a fear that you've been dealing with, a certain person you need to let go of. But right now, intuitively in this moment, it comes to mind. Whatever comes to mind is perfect, and you know that it is time to let it go. So as you begin this process, you start to go down the steps into the water. As you dip your toe in, expecting it to be cold or at least cool, you notice that it's warm. even more inviting. And with each step as you go in, you're more and more at home, more and more at peace with each step. Whatever this is that you need to heal or let go of just starts to bubble up as you step in. The water's now up to your knees. It's warm. It feels so supportive and loving. You step in further and now it's up to your upper thigh. With each step, you feel more and more at home, more and more love. Now it's up to your waist, and then your shoulders. And now you're fully immersed in this warm, healing water. And as the river just washes by you, I invite you to take this particular situation, or maybe multiple situations, just with the intention now of letting this river wash away anything that's no longer serving you. Noticing it as it just pulls it out of you and washes it away as the river flows downstream. As you just lie back in this river floating, letting all of these worries and stress, sadness just wash away. Knowing that it's something that's no longer serving you and that you can and choose to let go of. And just take a few minutes here as you lie back, as the water just flows by you, healing and warm. Taking anything it needs to as it goes. And you can even watch it as it flows further and further away until it's out of sight, completely gone. Completely healed. And you notice as these places and these people and these things are let go of, the water heals any area, any place. It fills up with love and light. Any portion of you where that piece of you or you've let go of, that it is replaced with love and light, completely healing you. I'm going to count to 5 as you let go and let it wash away. The higher I count, the further it pulls it away. The higher I count, the more it's replaced with love and light, like a recycling process as you let go and let more love in. 1, the waters get swifter and stronger and more vibrant. 2, rushing, taking, letting go. 3, replacing, love, shining brighter. replacing with support, light, replacing to the point where you're glowing, 4, filling all of this love up inside you, 5, noticing now, perhaps you feel different, perhaps you notice the love and the light as it circles within you, pulsing through your body, your veins. I invite you now to decide to step out of the water. And with each step, as you step further and further out, you have a sense of gratitude, of completeness, a sense of love for yourself in this process. As you step out now, the water is now up to your chest. More love, more gratitude for taking the time to do this. As you step out further now, the water is just to your stomach and then to your upper thighs. As you step out further to your calves and finally your feet. As you step out completely, you feel complete. Just taking a few breaths here, feeling new, rejuvenated, full, powerful, compassionate. Standing here, healed on the other side of this river, turning back just to say thank you, thank you. Turning to yourself and saying thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for trusting in this process. Thanking you for taking the time to do this for yourself. Walking away, just feeling anew. Just a few more deep breaths here as you feel the way this feels in your body. Noticing any differences, any lightness, perhaps tingling sensations. Now I invite you to bring yourself back here to your body in the here and now, in this space. Slowly coming back into the room, perhaps wiggling your fingers and toes and just giving yourself a moment to arrive. As you open your eyes, just noticing how it feels now that you took that time for yourself to intentionally let go of whatever is no longer serving you. Sometimes it's big stuff and sometimes it's just silly stuff that we just can't quite part with. Just taking that time to do it on an energetic level can make all the difference in the world. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me for that meditation. And as always, keep shining your light and live awake.